Hashtag DIG win to at LOL Esports as usual. And you'll be seeing how your vote counts in just a little bit at the bottom of the screen as we get into this third fire. A lot of variables as these teams come in. Oh, he flashed straight into it. This is where the CC gets piled on. And as I say, it's a tempered. They're down numbers, but he stays in the top lane. Looks like he's just putting a ward down towards Crab. Oh, Belter a little too antsy in the pantsy. He misses the last soldier. Zingy flashes over and just bops him on the head with the flame. I think Smithy's actually just taking these shots.
He really wants it. He's like, come on, guys, help me with Dragon. There is Sejuani ultimate up. Danger Dragon right here.
Aframu's ult back up again. They put Kiwi Kid into a bad spot. Fate's called out, and that's only for safety. You don't think he's going to be thrown back in. Oh, they threw Kiwi Kid backwards. Bus in mid lane.
Round two.
Oh, God, no, forward in, I should say, out of his turret aggro. Oh. Watch out. Grabbing a little aggro.
Why onto Aframu? That just doesn't make much sense.
Why onto Aframu, indeed. He can just break that crowd control immediately, and they're onto a Zingy, making sure if the tank is dead, everybody else is going to pop immediately to this team. 22 minutes in, Jat. Absolutely crazy play. This happens when you have full map control. The pink wards are forward for CLG. The Hawk shots were in the right spot. The arrows from the Fog of War doesn't let Dignitas engage from anywhere. And we'll see if Zion Spartan goes down here. Gamsu flies in, but he only has about 10% mana as he gets into the core of the fight. Can't do much from that point on. JJ out with Kiwi Kid on the backside as CLG still kind of just able to spit in that damage from long range.
Jeez, and then when Gamsu actually does teleport in, it's after he shoved with the bottom lane, so still zero turrets for them. Oh boy. AP Kog'Maw burst.
Oh, shifter.
There's a lot of scary things happening right now.
Oh, he took...
Well,
he tucked his tail in on that one. Oh, of course there's going to be more crowd control. Look at this team. You still have Arcane Smash as well. There it is. Slows him down a little bit more. And with Aframu's cooldown, it's like you got a Malphite ulti coming in the next few seconds. Boom, boom if you need it.
You're going to wait for Dignitas to jump on them or wait until they can get initiation. I mean, he's dead before he jumps in.
Gamsu died on the way in pretty much. They are able to grab double lift on the backside. Shifter gets his target. Now he's 1v1 pull Belter, but it's only a few shots for Belter to take those kills for himself. And it actually goes over to Zion.
Aframu keeping the smiter away as best he can. Oh, man.
Can't smite if you're not in the pit. Very top wave. So close to taking the turret down. What? Oh, right by. Can't do much to get out of this one. It's a flash in from Aframu as well. And Core JJ is just completely caught out of position. Cannot get help from Kiwi Kid. You saw the team saying, try to get out of this if we can. It's not the fight we want to take. And it was not a fight they wanted to take.
Yeah, now 3 people down with Baron buff and a wave in the mid lane. This could be CLG's game.
Aframu with the ult on, able to just take the complete laser from the inhibitor turret as it shreds the resistances. It's going to be all right. He's a big mean cow this game. Beautiful scores across the board for CLG here. Coming out with Pole Belter in the mid lane seemed to work out very nicely against Team Dignitas with a few quick lane swaps in the early game, and that seemed to right everything for CLG to come through. Now Gamsu gets hit. They want to clear the last few members of Dignitas off the rift before they clear the Nexus. That's at least going to be 2 more, or 1 more I should say. Gamsu got out a lot.
Rotate them, maybe not to this 8 turret to 0 level, especially against Team Dignitas, a team that did no roster change.
See what they can get out of this one. Zingy goes in. He goes down quick, not even able to get the ult out there. Thought the team was following behind, and Luden's Echo blows up and hits Kiwi Kid as well. They're all very low. Double Lift getting the double kill on this one, and it looks like he'll pick up 1 more as the bag of chips. They go on to the Nexus turrets. They did not lose a turret this game defending their base, and Counter Logic Gaming are going to come up with their first win on the summer split. 16-3, 32 minutes in. CLG takes down Team Dignitas.
And it's very rare in this day and age to win a game without losing a single turret. It goes to show how well CLG was playing these lane swaps, rotating around, always beating Team Dignitas to the spot, and then they had enough of a killer instinct to know when to go for fights. The fastest game we've seen today, 32 minutes. The other ones have been up around 45. Again, 10 turrets to 0, just 1 lone turret. CLG almost killed every single one. Didn't need the dragon control. Very few missteps there for CLG, and a great start to the season for them.
Great start indeed. Xmithie looking pretty clean on the Lee Sin as he went around helping lane to lane. Early part of the game as well, they switched it up and kind of put 4 towards that mid lane. It was interesting to start. We thought everybody was going back, as you said, Xmithie's going to go for his red maybe, but they just wanted to cause trouble. Definitely wanted to make sure it was hard for Shifter to have a good game against Pobelter, but Pobelter didn't thrive, but he didn't do bad. He went even in lane, and as Kog'Maw, that's what the team needed.
Yeah, and he actually did a little bit better than even for most of it.
Yeah.
Then, obviously, the misstep. He got solo killed by Shifter. But that was honestly the main highlight, or the only highlight, that Team Dignitas had the whole game, because they just never had the opportunities to do anything else to CLG. CLG was always in front of them on the map, always the ones killing the turret, and forcing Team Dignitas into initiations onto them.
Yeah.
But they had enough disengage, the Alistair and the Lee Sin, and even the Maokai with a little mini knockback, triple knockbacks basically, for anyone on Team Dignitas that wanted to try and fight them.
And we saw kind of Team Dignitas' mentality in that as well. They knew how far ahead CLG was. That point where Shifter kind of walked into the jungle to take on 4 of them. Well, obviously, he wasn't going to kill all 4 of them. They had kind of said, wow, this game is getting out of control. Maybe we can get something here, you know. We can definitely sit back and kind of figure out what happened here. Don't stress yourself out. So I think that's a good mentality for Dig. Obviously, can still come out strong in this season. They're going to have to discuss this game very much because it didn't seem like they were really on board. You can already see Rico talking there with the team.
Yeah, Rico does not look very...